Hey guys, it's Vicki Kinner, independent Scentsy consultant, Scentsy director with Team Scented Style. And today we are talking incentive trip. Oh my gosh, you guys, we can totally do this. I just did a live for my team, but I wanted to share it with you, okay? So if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. It's fun here. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you know when I have posted something new. And comment below. Let me know if you have questions. Let's cheer each other on for this trip. Tell me which one you want, because there's a choice of 4. All right, you guys, let's get into it. Hey you guys, so I'm going to be talking about how to earn an incentive trip and why you need to go, okay? So I'm going to get started. I'm going to be posting this in other locations, so I'm just going to get started. So the thing about Scentsy trips is that they're amazing, okay? There is no travel like Scentsy travel. We travel in style and it's all inclusive, right? So the first thing I want to talk about is why you need to go. Why do you need to go on these trips? They're fantastic. So the first trip that I earned, hi Janelle. The first trip that I earned was within my first year of Scentsy, and we're going to talk about this. And it was, I earned for 2, an all expense paid cruise through the Mediterranean. Now I'm going to show you some pictures, okay? So we went on a brand new ship called the Symphony of the Seas that was based out of Barcelona, Spain. And like I said, I earned for 2. My daughter had just turned 18. She was graduating from high school and she actually missed her graduation to go on the trip. So what we did was we purchased some, a cap and gown for the trip. And you guys, she has the best graduation pictures ever. The day her class was graduating, we were in Pompeii in Italy. So let me go ahead and show you. This is my daughter's graduation pictures, okay? You tell me who's got better pictures. We were in Pompeii, okay? Also, one of the things I did was I reached out to Heidi and I explained to her that, you know, my daughter was going to be missing the graduation and yada, yada, and she would love to meet them. And Heidi's like, oh, we're going to make it happen. There's going to be times where we're going to have meet and greets and all that. So Caitlin got to wear her cap and gown while she met Heidi and Orville. And the cool thing about Heidi and Orville, if you've been with Scentsy for even a little while, you'll know that they are the nicest people ever, okay? So they go on these trips and you get to see them and they remembered her. And so the next time she got to meet her at my next incentive trip that we actually got to go on, they were asking her how she was doing after graduation and yada, yada. So it was amazing. So let's see. Here's some other pictures that I want to share with you. I took a bus tour through Rome. So we got to see the Colosseum, like driving by. This is a driving by picture because there were other things that we wanted to do. We wanted to be able to go see the Vatican. So that's us in Vatican City. Okay. I'm telling you, Scentsy trips, you guys, are the best. Again, let me reiterate, this was my first year in Scentsy, okay? Another thing I love is you get to see, there is our beautiful superstar director, Casey Stevenson. You get to make new friends, see old friends, and it's just the best. Here is Caitlin and I in Florence, Italy. I know I look different. I was a hot mess. I was trying to grow my hair out, you guys. Okay. We almost got robbed, but it was okay. We got to spend the day in Pisa. We almost got robbed by gypsies, but it was super fun still. So there's Caitlin. Okay. Here's us in France eating ice cream in, actually it's gelato. We were eating gelato in like a cave bakery. Okay. Like living our best life. Here's me. I don't think I have another picture of me more relaxed ever in my life. Vickie here is living her best life in France, having crepes and cappuccino, okay? Here's us in, this was Palma de Mallorca, Spain. You don't get to see me in my bathing suit, but there's my legs. There's my legs. Living my best life. Look at this. Look at my daughter, 18 years old, getting to travel the world, okay? It was the best. It was so fun, okay? So the reason I'm showing you these, here's me on the ship, living my best life with my necklace on, my paparazzi. Here's us in Barcelona. Here's me in Barcelona. Look at me living my best life. Who did I think I was that day? I don't know. I look like Downton Abbey. Do I not look like Downton Abbey? Okay, so that was my first incentive trip that I earned, okay? Hi, Karen. Hi, Naomi. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Janelle. Hi, everybody. The next trip I earned was a cruise. I only earned for myself. I earned a cruise to Bermuda. I'm not sure the exact terminology. To Bermuda, through Bermuda, near Bermuda. Anyway, we didn't get to go because of the Rona, but I got paid out. Now, here's a cool thing to know. If you earn for yourself, but not for two, they often let you buy somebody in, okay? So like if you have a spouse, a significant other, a friend, your mother, whoever, if you have like, I brought Caitlin, you get to buy them in. So the next trip that I earned was for myself to go to Disney World, okay? Now, first of all, let me tell you how amazing this trip was. The first day, which we missed because our plane was delayed and we got in super late, there was no way. We were staying at the resort, one of the resorts, and but the first day was Magic Kingdom. And first thing in the morning, they had, you know, the rope drop. They had the early rope drop that was just for Scentsy. And I didn't get to go to that, but they announced that Scentsy is the official fragrance for Walt Disney World Resorts Orlando, okay? And there was fireworks, and Mickey and Minnie was on the stage with Heidi and Orville, and it was so amazing. I didn't get to see it, but I've seen the video. And so then we got to pick what days we wanted to go to what. Me and the girls did not want to go to Epcot because we like rides. So we're like, we're going to skip Epcot. So we did Magic Kingdom. And I can't remember what we went to the next day. I think it was Hollywood Studios. We had Animal Kingdom that we did. And we went back to Magic Kingdom again. Now, here's the thing. Another night, they shut down when Hollywood Studios closed. It was Scentsy only, okay? So we got to go in. It was just Scentsy. They had food everywhere on tables for us, okay? All through the park. We got to go on all the rides, okay? I went on the Avatar rides like a million times. We were just going around and around and around. Those are rides that other people wait like hours for, right? And we went on, I forget the names of all the rides. Anyways, it was super fun. And then we also got to go on the Star Wars rides. And now we only got to go once each. But some people, they wait all day. They have to be on their app to try to get on that ride. And if they can't get on the app in time to save their spot, they don't get to go on the ride. We all got a chance to go on the ride, on those rides. You guys, amazing. Animal Kingdom, that's where I messed up. Animal Kingdom is where the Avatar ride is. Hollywood Studios is the one that had the Star Wars. Now, both times, they shut down in the evening just for Scentsy, okay? And it was so cool. They had food at both locations. We got to go on all the rides. Super duper special. Here's another thing that was really cute. So one of the days, I forget what park we were going to, and Heidi and Orville were doing a meet and greet. And I went in and I actually brought Caitlin and Taylor because that was a family trip. So even if you only earn for yourself, you could actually earn up to like several spots, like 10 spots. So some people earned for their whole darn family. But you could buy in for everybody, which was amazing. So normally the trips you could only buy one person in. This time you can buy a bunch of people in. So I bought in Caitlin and Taylor. But we went to see Heidi and Orville. We waited our turn. And Taylor, as much as she loved them, didn't want to go say hello because of her autism. She was standing off to the side, but me and Caitlin went. And of course, Heidi and Orville recognized Caitlin and they were chatting with us and everything. And I pointed over at Taylor and I said, oh, there's my daughter, Taylor. She loves you guys, but she has autism. And she, didn't want to come over. And Heidi and Orville were like, hi, Taylor. Hi, we love you. Thank you for being here. And even though she didn't respond, she covers her ears, she heard it. And she still remembers that to this day. She'll say Heidi and Orville, or Heidi loves me, or Orville loves me. Anyway, the night that they did the Hollywood Studios where they shut it down for us, they were on the stage doing like a presentation to everybody. And Orville sees Tay-Tay in the audience. I actually just told their daughter this when we went to the Scentsy family reunion. I was telling Emma about this. But Orville's on his microphone and they're all talking to the crowd and he says, hi, Taylor, did you have fun today, Taylor? And like, these are memories that my kids will never, like, this is stuff you never forget. So this is why you want to go on these trips. These trips are amazing, okay? Now, let me tell you something. I'm about here, and let me show you the one and only in my entire, all of our lives, the only family picture we have, because Taylor does not like pictures. That was at the resort, and we were eating the big donuts. This is it. This is our family photo, okay? That's it. That's our family photo. I mean, the amount of fun that we had. And while you're in line for all these rides, you're seeing all these people that you look up to. Look at my girl, how pretty she is. You're seeing all these people that you look up to. Here's the castle. Here's her in front of the castle. Taylor doesn't like to take pictures. Anyhow, which is why we don't have family pictures. But you're making new friends because people are wearing their Scentsy shirts. So you're chatting and you're meeting all these people. And that's how I made a ton of my friends, is through going on Scentsy trips, you guys. And it's just so fun. So you get to make new friends, see old friends, and just travel in style, have the best time. And so that's why you need to go on these trips. Now, let me tell you, it is easier to earn these trips the lower your title is. People look at these trips and they're like, oh no, that is for director and above. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh, thank you. We had the best time, Karen. The best time. But people look at these trips and they think, oh no, I can't earn that. I can't do that. Remember, the first trip I earned in my first year, one of the people on our team, Cassia, earned her first trip, which was Disney World, in her first year. Let me tell you why it's easier to do it when you're at a lower title. You get points for different things, which we are about to go over, okay? One of the things you get points for is promotions. So if you're an essential consultant and you haven't promoted to certified yet, you get points when you hit certified. You get points when you hit lead. You get points for all these different things, okay? Now, for me to promote, I'm not going to get promotion points. I can tell you right now. Why? I'm not being negative, but in order for me to promote to star director, 2 people on the team have to make director. We don't have anyone close yet. So I'm not going to get promotion points, okay? But you as an essential consultant or a lead consultant or whatever, you guys can promote. This is a 6-month period, okay? This period for this incentive ends at the end of January. You have all through January to earn these points. So let me go ahead. I'm going to show you how you find out how to earn it and where you're at. So let me go ahead and flip this around. Okay, let me see. Okay, there we go. So you're going to go up to your drop-down menu. And let's see. You see where it says more right here by my finger? Oops, I got to go back. Darn it. Okay, where it says more, you're going to click more. And then where it says what's going on, see where it says incentives? That's where you're clicking, okay? So when you get to incentives, you will see this page right here. So let me go ahead and press this. We're going to watch this and see how amazing, because this time you get 4 choices, okay? Let me make sure I have my volume up on it. And so we're going to watch this together. And then we are going to go through each way to earn, okay? Okay, my volume's not on. Hold on. I knew it wouldn't be on. Okay, we're going to start it over. We're not missing a beat here. All right, let's go. You guys, this is going to be so fun. All right, so like right now, I'm literally like almost crying. I love these trips. These trips are a way for me as a single mom to take my family places. Like if I don't earn for 2, I'm still gonna buy my daughter in. Like this is so exciting. So the 4 places you get to pick from are Western Caribbean Cruise on the Wonder of the Seas, New York City, Quebec City, and Los Cabos, Mexico. Now, which one do I want? I like the cruise. I had never been on a cruise before until the Med Cruise, and I loved it. So I want to go to the Western Caribbean. New York, I used to live there. I've been to New York City. Quebec, sounds great. I don't know if I really want to go. Los Cabos, Mexico sounds good too. So those are amazing. It says the top achievers pick first, okay? So like if I'm not a top achiever and I don't get that Caribbean cruise, I want to go to Mexico. All right, so let's look at how many points you need to earn, okay? So right here it shows you that you need 18,000 points. Now, don't get scared because we're going to talk about how we're going to earn these points, okay? So 18,000 points to get your Scentsy family reunion registration paid. That's like a $300 thing paid, okay? You don't need sponsoring points. Now, what is a sponsoring point? It's something from your downline. So it's when people promote, that's a sponsoring point, stuff like that. You don't get sponsoring points when people first join. In order for you to get points, they have to promote. The next thing is a trip for one. Okay, this middle one is a trip for one is 25,000 points. Again, it sounds like a lot. Just calm down, okay? Because remember, my first year, I earned a trip for two. So 25,000 points. Out of those points, 1,250 need to be sponsoring points. How do you get sponsoring points? You sponsor someone, they hit certified, you get points. They hit lead, you get points. Okay, so that is how you get these points. A trip for two, the bottom one, 45,000 points. Again, it sounds like a lot. Again, I earned it in my first year. It can be done, and I'm not the only one. I'm not a superstar, okay? I have a lot of people that I know that earned it way faster than I did, okay? But here's the thing. I know a lot of people who did it their first year because they promoted themselves and they sponsored people who promoted, okay? That's really the key, okay? Is promotions. Like I said, for me, I'm not going to get promotion points because I'm probably not going to hit star director because I need 2 directors under me, and right now I don't see it. So it's easier for you to get those points than it is for me, okay? I have to actually sell that amount. Like when someone hits certified, they get, we're about to go over that. Okay, so when you look at this page, you'll see across the top, there's little squares. Hold on, and I know it's backwards for you, okay? But you see at the top where the pink is and it says overview. So at the top, you'll see track your progress, which we will do in a second, how to earn FAQs. Okay, the FAQs will answer a bunch of your questions. So let's go to how to earn, okay? So let's talk about these points and how to get it. And one of the things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to break down how you're going to get there. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you right now. Okay, so it says, before you pack your bags, here's a look at how to earn the points to reach your goal. They put a star next to the ones that count toward your sponsoring points. Okay, the qualification period started August 1st through January 31st. That's how long it'll take. That's our incentive period, okay? Here's the breakdown. So I'm going to try to go slow at this. And if you guys have questions, please drop it in the comments and I will answer that question, because chances are, even though this is a Facebook Live and I'm going to post it on my YouTube, chances are if you have a question, somebody on YouTube is going to have that same question, okay? Excuse me, I just had tacos. Okay, for every 1 PRV, you sell $1, right? You get a PRV is almost dollar for dollar, except for if we're talking about licensed product. But for 1 PRV, you get 1 point, okay? So right now I had like, what, 30 PRV? I get my check tomorrow, so I get to shop. I'm so excited. But for every 1 point, for every $1 that you sell, 1 PRV, you get 1 point. So let's say you close a party that's $202, okay? And you get 202 PRV. You have 202 points now towards that incentive, okay? So that is amazing. One of the things that you're going to want to do is try to get high PRV. One of the things which you're about to learn is you get points if you are able to hit 1,000. I'm going to scroll down to that section. Okay, if you're able to hit 1,000 5 months out of the 6 months that we have the incentive period, you'll get 2,500 points. Okay, I always count on that. So if you are going for this trip, okay, you're going to want to hit 1,000 PRV at least 5 of the 6 months. Okay, now if you don't do that, then you have to make up those points elsewhere. You're not going to get those points there, but you can also have people join and promote, and that will make up for those points. So there's many different ways to earn these trips, okay? So remember, 1 point for 1 PRV. The next thing is we are going to be having World Tour, which is when the next catalog starts, and that is in, I think it's going to be in January this year. And if you attend, which I plan on, it's usually pretty local. You can go and attend it in your local area. You'll get 500 points. So that's 500 points that I already know I'm going to get because I'm going to World Tour. Okay. We already talked about the PRV consistency for 1,000 or more PRV, 5 out of the 6 months, you get 2,500. So I always hit over 1,000. Like my goal is always 2,000. Doesn't need to be your goal. My goal is 2,000 a month. Okay. I don't always hit it, but I at least hit 1,000. And so I know that I'm going to get 2,500 consistency points. So now what does that tell me? I know I'm going to get that 2,500 consistency. I know I'm going to World Tour, and that gives you 500 points. That's already 3,000 points right there. Okay. The next thing is personal promotions. This is where you're going to earn your points. Okay. This section here, it ain't happening for Vickie, but it can happen for you. Okay. So really pay attention to this. If you have not hit certified yet, if you hit certified, you get 1,000 points, 1,000 points. Okay. So now remember, if you set yourself a goal of having 1,000 PRV a month for 5 out of the 6 months, you're going to have 2,500 PRV. If you say I'm going to World Tour, that's another 500. So that means now you're at 3,000 points already. Okay. Now let's say you hit certified. What is certified? You hit your lifetime PRV is 1,000. Okay. You've hit 1,000 total that you've ever hit. Okay. So you're going to get 1,000 points. So now we're already at 4,000 points. Okay. Then when you hit lead consultant, which means you promote and you have one person below you and you promote to lead, that's another 1,500 points. So now we're at 5,500 points. Okay. If you hit star consultant, you get 2,000 points. If you hit superstar consultant, all these are within your reach, you guys. These are all within your reach. Sometimes Naomi is so close to double promoting. She has not hit certified yet, and she has a new teamie, which means between the two of them, they can have her hit lead this month. So she will already get the 1,000 for certified and the 1,500 for lead. Okay. This is why the lower in title you are, you can really access a lot of these points, you guys. Okay. Star consultant is 2,000. Superstar consultant is 3,000. To make director is 5,000. For me, if I were to make star director, 8,000 points. 8,000 points just for, well, not just for promoting is a big deal, but 8,000 points alone for promoting. Okay. I'm not getting those 8,000. I don't see it happening. I would love for 2 of you to hit director, but at this point, I think I might be reaching. So I have to earn those points in other ways. Okay. The next thing is these points only count if you're a lead consultant or above, okay? So let's say you're a lead consultant. Every month that you get paid at title, which means you get paid at lead, because just because you're a lead consultant, if you don't hit your numbers in that month, then you don't get paid at title. You get paid at whatever the title you hit was. So if you are a lead and you get paid at title, that's 100 points a month. Okay. So, lead is 100. Star consultant is 300 points a month. Superstar consultant, 500 points a month. For me to make, for my director, I get 1,000 points a month. So that's very important, okay? Here's another thing. Let's see. Some of you have joined under people in July or before, okay? So now we're going to only talk before August 1st, okay? Let's say you have not hit certified yet. When you hit certified, your sponsor will get 250 points. They're not going to get the extra points for which we're going to talk about, because your sponsor, as you promote, your sponsor gets points as well. But if you joined before August 1st, when you promote to certified, your sponsor will get 250 points for you. Okay? So like, let's talk Naomi. When Naomi hit certified, she joined before August, right? She's very close, by the way. Let's cheer her on. She joined before August, which means when she hit certified, I will get 250. But if you join my team after August 1st, I would get 1,000 points. So this is why building a team is important. Promoting and building a team, that is how you're going to earn this trip, okay? Very, very, very important. So 250 for anyone hitting certified that joined before August 1st for the sponsor. That person will still get the 1,000 points for promoting to certified, but the sponsor will get 250. All right, so now let's talk about the sponsor points, okay? And now all these, including the ones I just said about the 250 when someone promotes to certified that joined before August, these are how you get your sponsoring points. These are all considered sponsoring points, okay? So the next one, now we're talking anyone that joined after August 1st that hit certified, the sponsor will get 1,000 points. Okay? But, yeah, so anyone that joins after August 1st will get, the sponsor will get 1,000 points. So now, as you start promoting, you're going to be getting your own points. As you sponsor and they start promoting, you'll get points for them as well. Okay? That's why this is very, very important. The next thing, anyone on your team that promotes to lead, star, or superstar, or director for the first time, you get 1,000 points. So let's say Naomi, when she promotes to certified, because she started before August 1st, I get 250. But if she promotes to lead, I'll get 1,000 points. This is why building a team is very, very important. And you guys are at a low title. You guys can totally promote. You can totally promote and you can totally sponsor people to promote. And when they promote, you get points as well. Okay? So that is how you start earning points. Now, one of the cool things that they did is they gave you kind of like, here's a path that you can try to hit points, okay? So now it gives you kind of like a roadmap. If you're a certified consultant, they give you an idea of how you can hit the 25,000 points to earn the trip. But there's many, many, many ways to earn. Sponsoring points to earn the trip are a must, okay? You have to earn a specific amount of points to earn these trips, okay? But your other PRV, if you're like, well, I don't do high PRV, but I can sponsor my butt off, well, all those points count toward this trip, okay? So there's many ways, and we can definitely sit down and do a roadmap of how you want to try to earn these trips. We can definitely do that, okay? So now let's go to the FAQs. Who's eligible? It's everybody. Everybody's eligible. We already went over the qualification period. We already went through how many points. We already went through how to earn. How our activity. Okay, let me see. I think I went through all this. Tay, Mom's doing a video, hon. Can a new consultant earn the trip? Heck yes. And lots of them have. It's happening now. It's happening, Naomi, it's happening August 1st. It started through January 31st. Oh, it's happening this month. Oh, you promoting? Girl, you are going to do it. You're doing amazing. And you're going to get all those points. And now it's going to be up to you to not only sponsor, but to sponsor well and teach people so that they can earn points for themselves. Because I want to see us all on this trip. It's more fun with friends, okay? What is covered with the incentive trip? Let's talk about that because I have not talked about that. You will earn air transportation to and from the incentive trip. And let's say you're taking the cruise and the cruise that you're taking happens to come from your state and you're like, oh, I can drive there. They'll give you money. They'll give you like back money for airfare. Also, if you want to, they will set up your flight for you. But if you want to set it up for yourself, then they will give you the amount that they were going to spend on your flight. And you can still set it up yourself. Your meals are covered, your ground transportation, so your air transportation, your ground transportation to and from, those are covered. Let's say you only earn level 1 and you don't buy anyone in, so it's just you going. You're going to share a room with another Scentsy consultant. Okay, because they're not going to give everybody their own room unless you earn for 2. But the cool thing is there's always Facebook groups that we can get into where people are like, hey, I'm looking for a roomie. And so you can actually tell Scentsy who you want a room with. So let's say you and someone you sponsor both earn it. You can tell Scentsy you want to share a room. So they do that kind of stuff. Can I buy in a guest? Maybe. It depends on space, okay? So, and it's first come, first serve. How much is the buy-in cost? It depends on the trip. If you decide not to go on any of the trips, but you want to go on just Scentsy Family Reunion, you can actually choose that as your trip. And not only will they pay your registration, but they'll pay your transportation as well. Who can I bring? You can only bring people who are non-consultants. So like people are always telling me, oh, like they're asking, why don't you have your daughter become a consultant? Because if she becomes a consultant, she can't come with me on these trips. She'd have to earn her own trip. And it's 16 and up. So if you want to bring a child with you, they have to be 16 and older. All right. So now we're going to go through. And so we've talked about the overview, how many points you need. We talked about how to earn it, what the points are, how many points you get for what. Now let's show you something that's really cool. It's the tracker, okay? And I think it updates every night at like 3 o'clock in the morning Pacific time, but it'll give you a tracker of how far you are for each level. And right now I got a whole 30 points. I got 30. But yeah, so it'll tell you how many points. And let's see. If you look on the bottom where it says newly certified, it'll tell me how many points I got for different, for people who were certifying and team promotions. So if you are a leader, which you really should be a leader, you have to be a leader because you need sponsoring points if you want to earn anything other than Scentsy Family Reunion, but it'll tell you what your team is doing. So that's pretty much it. That's the incentive point system and all of that. So it's definitely doable. If you're on my team and you want me to sit down with you and do a roadmap, I will definitely do that. I have already done it for myself with potential points that I could be earning. Like I said, when you're looking at these points, you can decide, hey, I want those PRV consistency points, which means I need to hit at least 1,000 5 times out of the 6 months, at least. So you're going to get that 2,500. Another thing, the world tour. You have to say, I'm definitely going because I want those 500 points, okay? That's how you do it. You can look and see, okay, I want to hit Superstar Consultant and get all those points for this trip. 6 months, you guys can totally do this, okay? Especially with all the amazing stuff we got going on, people are going to want to join, okay? So that's it. Like I said, if you want a roadmap, if you want to work with me one-on-one and you're on my team, let me know and I will definitely sit down with you and we will definitely do this, all right? I want to see you guys trying to earn these trips because what I like about these trips is, yes, it's amazing, but the way they set up the point system, the way they set it up is they want to make you a well-rounded consultant, okay? There's people who just can sell a ton, but they don't even bother with sponsoring, okay? Well, you're not well-rounded. Or they don't want someone who can just sponsor. I will definitely help you. They don't want someone who will just sponsor, but then they're not even hitting, you know, any high PRV at all. Like, they're not even trying. It's like, they want you to be well-rounded because when you're a well-rounded consultant, that's how you can be successful, okay? So that's it. I hope this helps. And like I said, I'm here if you have questions. So that's it for now. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.